Raise two sisters on the run, chasing laughs and chasing fun. No maps, no plans, that's how we roll. Just good vibes and rock and soul. Two sisters, no itinerary. Two sisters, no itinerary. Can't stop and comedy. Turn it up, come right with me. Two sisters, no itinerary. No itinerary.
All right.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to Two Sisters No Itinerary. I'm Stacy.
And I'm Misty.
We are in beautiful Green Cove Springs.
Yeah.
No, we're at my house.
In Green Cove Springs.
But outside at my house. Too funny.
Coffee.
It's getting warm again.
Yep.
About that time of year.
Yep. I like this tree.
I
This is a
know.
group of trees. Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah, it's nice and shady. Well, we officially booked a princess cruise. Yay!
Yes.
August. Can't wait. So
Yep.
excited. It's officially paid for.
Yep.
Ready to go. Well, when I say paid for, I mean the cruise is paid for. We don't pay for Wi-Fi or drinks.
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah,
But that's
super
the least
exciting.
amount of money right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, super exciting because we've never been on Princess. So
Nope.
excited to see the
I
new
knew
thing.
stuff.
And I'm a Commodore, so
I-
we get some perks once we get on board.
I'm not a Commodore. I don't know how you get Commodore.
You,
They,
you have to finish their training.
and then they don't match status from other cruise lines like my Carnival or my MSC?
No, but if you finish the training, you're a Commodore, and you don't need status match because you're the highest that you can get.
Okay. Guess I need to do that.
Commodore, yeah. You'll still be whatever color, however many cruises you are.
Yeah.
But you'll have Commodore status. So you got plenty of time. We got 97 days before we go on that cruise. So you got plenty of time to finish getting certified.
That's crazy right there.
Get your Commodore status.
Yeah.
They've already added it to the ring for us
Oh, okay.
online.
Well, that's cool.
So yeah, we're actually gonna do an interior cabin, which we've never done. We didn't spend a lot of time.
I know, but I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't either.
know.
I don't either. But if there's an option to upgrade, we will probably
It's
do
all
that.
right. I mean, we should try to sample an inside cabin once.
Agreed, and that's kind of what we're doing.
I done balcony and one cruise I went on with Josh. It was like ocean view. We had two windows. Let me tell you, I lucked out on this cabin because I was smart and I went on my little messboard cruises and stuff. And there's like a cabin that's like towards the back corner on the starboard side. I had to think about it. Starboard side of the ship. And you came in and there was a bathroom, and then there was a bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So one had a shower, one had a tub, and there was closets, and then there was like a desk, and then you come in and it's this huge open room. I could do cartwheels
What
in the
cruise was
room.
this?
This was a Carnival cruise.
Oh.
I could do cartwheels in the damn room. It was awesome. There was a couch that pulled out into a bed, and then there was a huge bed, and then there was all this freaking room. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So I've done just like the ocean view type thing.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And apparently Princess is nice, so we'll see. Maybe their interior cabins are
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, supposedly it's bougie.
Okay.
We're gonna find out how bougie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not as bougie as Regent Seven Seas or any of those things, but
Oh no, that's not for me. That's just
that's
not
for
for me.
me.
That's not for me.
I would like
That
to.
ain't
I
for
would like
you
to go
either.
in the Ritz Carlton yacht.
That ain't for you either because you like to party and be loud like I do.
I'll be
So
loud. They'll just
they'll
have to.
kick her ass off the boat and I'll be
No,
on going somewhere to get her.
no.
I'll be kicked off.
No. I like the nice things. I would like nice things.
Well, no, I like
I would
nice
like the
things,
butler
too.
service. That's what I really want is butler service.
Yeah.
But we can do butler service on Celebrity. We can do butler service on MSC
Okay.
and Yacht Club.
And I think we should try out either Virgin or Margaritaville. Definitely Margaritaville because I just want to know.
Yeah, I mean, Christy went on Margaritaville last year and she said she had a great time.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of a booze cruise for them, but
I mean, it don't have to be a beach cruise if you don't want it to be.
no,
I can have fun no matter what. So,
yeah, me
but
too.
yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we can. We got to figure out this when. They have a lot of like quick weekend trips,
Yeah.
3-4 day trips.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. I got to figure out my job life first. So let me just start with that.
No, I know. Because we already have a couple of cruises already
I know.
planned. We've got deposits on MSC in November for 4 days.
Yeah.
And then deposits on Holland America in January for 7 days.
Yeah.
And then we have the option of doing the Carnival Seminar at Sea
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a really good
October.
deal, but I can't.
Yeah, $589 for a balcony with Wi-Fi.
If I'm changing jobs, I can't be like, by the way, when I start here, I can't work this week, this week, this week, this week, this week. They're gonna be like, bitch, do you want to work?
Right.
So I got to be careful on that.
No, I want to travel. I don't want to work.
And
I'm working to travel.
And I don't, I know, and I don't want to, I know my Coastal Carolina people listen to this. I don't want to say something ignorant. I love all the people I work with. I really do. But I don't want to stay in Coastal Carolina anymore. They all know many of the reasons.
Yeah.
But to be, in all honesty, I've been trying to leave for at least a year because just staying in that area just reminds me about Josh all the time. And it kind of like just keeps me in a depressed state.
Yeah.
A sad state.
Yeah, you just need a change of venue.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm applying to some shit and looking into travel and all that stuff. We'll see.
Yeah. That's something.
Depending on how the next week or so goes, I might be just accepting a travel assignment in as far away as possible.
Yeah. 13 weeks. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But you just need a change of venue. So
No California either.
oh
No.
God.
They don't pay enough for the cost of living. That is the problem. I mean, I could take one in San Diego and probably stay with my California mom.
Yeah.
And just give her some rent.
Yeah.
But I love me some
Yeah.
California, but then that might depress me too because me and Josh were there. So,
Right.
but that's all right. I'm gonna figure it all out.
Yeah. I love San Diego.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Weather's great. Yeah. It's expensive though. Nothing's cheap.
Definitely.
Nothing.
The only thing we could afford it was the BAH.
Yeah.
Good.
Probably.
It's like, is that a hole in the ground?
Probably. So we just don't have a lot going on in the next 5 weeks.
No,
I mean,
that's
next
all right.
week I'm house and dog sitting for a client that's going on Carnival Mardi Gras cruise.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad we got to go on there before them.
I know, me too. Me too. I'm excited because I'm like, okay, if you have any trouble, let me know.
I know, right?
So I'm house sitting and dog sitting for them. So there's nothing going on that week. And then
I'm on call on Monday and Saturday.
June, we're just gonna be working a lot, booking all this money so we can go on all these damn trips.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just don't have a lot going on in June.
that's all right.
We'll just be filming podcasts.
Yeah.
Well, we originally had a lot going on too. At least I did.
Yeah, we did.
Now
and
I don't.
then now we don't. So that's all right.
Yeah, back at the country club again. I'm gonna
Oh.
play golf with my friends, my Kentucky Derby wedding friends.
Are you?
Yeah, we're gonna play on the 30th.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so yeah, ready to get back out on the golf course.
Yeah, you haven't done that in a while.
No, not since I left the club last year. Back at the club, not World Golf Club, different club. I
Yeah.
know it won't.
Yeah.
Which is nice because it's literally like great, good
Yeah.
stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, I know. That's why I said whatever job I get, travel job or permanent job, I have to have my RV close by. I ain't trying to have a long commute
Yeah.
I mean, when I had my house, it wasn't a long commute to work. But being a mile and a half from the job, that's like spoils
Yeah.
you to where you're like,
No, I know.
you called me in for a case, I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And you beat everybody there and you get all the things done. But
Yeah, I mean, it's nice working this close. I mean, even Royal Golf Village wasn't that far
No,
from me. It
it's
was only
not
20 minutes, but
yeah, that's not bad.
unless they closed the bridge,
At nighttime.
and then it was
Yeah.
way longer than 20 minutes. But
Yes.
yeah, I mean, when I worked at V Pizza, it was around the corner. Like I literally could have walked.
Yeah.
So it was nice. It's nice to be back to something close.
Yeah.
Because that way I can spend more time with travel stuff, working on
Sure.
travel and my clients or things like that. Speaking of working on travel, I have a Zoom meeting with my Royal Caribbean BDM to set up a group cruise on Royal Caribbean. So we will have more details on that next week. Super excited about that. That ship tour was nice.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, it was really great.
He was like in New Jersey. And I was
I
like,
know.
oh, Lord.
I know. That was so funny. He was like, I'm on the cruise. And I was like, I tried to get on this cruise so hard.
Right.
He said he found out that like 2 days before or the day before
Yeah. I
because
did
he
hear
was
him.
trying to get on too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I'm sure their rates are way better than my rates.
Oh,
TA
okay.
rates.
Yeah.
They definitely didn't have the TA rates available, nor did they have any rooms available, cabins available.
That's crazy.
He must have just lucked into it.
Did you ever get that? Were you able to get an additional cabin for?
Nope,
I didn't think so.
it's sold out. I'm gonna look when we're done. I'm gonna look again.
Yeah.
I keep looking every day, but like it's not even showing up as an available to cruise to book anymore. It's completely gone.
Yeah.
So what we found out is pretty much any cruise that happens on a holiday will end up being sold out.
Yeah.
So the Utopia of the Seas ship tour that we did on Mother's Day weekend, and it was only like a 4-day, but it was over Mother's Day weekend. So it was completely sold out. We tried to get on the ship, so we weren't having to get off. We were just going to take the tour
Right.
and then go on a cruise.
Yeah.
But we couldn't get on it because I was off and you were off. And
Yeah.
it was my birthday. So we were trying to do that, but couldn't get on it because it was fully booked. And I couldn't get on anything else either. I was trying to find anything at that port. I was like,
Yeah.
that's all right. We'll get off this ship and get on another one.
Right.
And I couldn't, nothing. It was fully booked. So next week's Mardi Gras cruise is over Memorial Day.
Mhm.
And my client is trying to get an extra cabin for their friend, and it's just not available. They're fully booked. I've called several times.
So
They're
what
like, "It's just not
happens? Like,
available."
are there cabins full of people so you couldn't add this person to the cabin of theirs, or no? You know what I mean? Like each cabin can hold 4 people or whatever. Is there like 4 people, just as a last resort if this person still was like adamant about pulling?
Yeah. So I think he could get into one of those rooms. I think there is definitely a room he could get into.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to do that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But I mean, if I really, really want to go, that's what I would do. Is just go.
He was going to do an interior Havana cabin because it looked like it was available, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. I think what happened is they had some, and the waitlist wasn't available either. So,
yeah, that's
so I was like, okay. So I think what happened is the rooms opened up, and I could see them briefly, and then they filled them with waitlisted people, so I couldn't get into that room.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Usually there's a wait list available and there isn't one. So if you're booking a cruise over a holiday, you need to be prepared to book it right away and not add any people's. And you also need to go ahead and book your shore excursions and everything. Once you pay the deposit, you can get in there and book all the extra stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay in full to be able to book all the other things. Because Diego said that too. He's
Yeah.
like, once you pay the deposit, you're able to go in on your app and do
Wi-Fi, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Shore excursions,
Wi-Fi, shore excursions,
Drink
specialty,
dining.
all the things. And it's an annoying motorcycle. And
I'm not even paying attention because that's probably what mine sounds like.
so yeah, I highly recommend you do that because Christy ran into that situation. So my other client is going on a Royal Caribbean cruise, Star of the Seas, and all of the excursions were booked. We had to like go outside the box, and like even on Viator and those things, they were booked because for those of you that don't know, they're all the same tour operators, regardless of whether you're booking it through the cruise or you're booking it through Viator.
Yeah.
Sometimes Viator is cheaper. Actually,
Yeah.
a lot of times Viator is cheaper. But it's the same tour operator. They only have a certain number of tour operators. It's not like Royal Caribbean's operating the short
Right.
excursion. They're not.
Right.
They're just getting an allotted amount to sell. Kind of like Derby Experiences gets an allotted ticket amount of Derby tickets to sell from Churchill, and that's what they've got. And so, yeah, nothing was available, and nothing at Coco Cay. So when they get off at the private thing, that there's no cabanas, there's no anything. They're just gonna have to hop a squat on the beach.
Nothing wrong with that.
And we went on Resort Pass and booked them a day Resort Pass at the Ritz-Carlton for their St. Thomas Day. And then I think they're doing the Marriott for St. Kitts and Nevis. They're just doing 2 resort passes.
I didn't know they were going to St. Thomas. I know somebody who is a tour operator in St. Thomas.
Well, maybe we reach out anyway. They're not going till June 14th. I'm like, right? They're not going till June 14th. So maybe we can see if we can do something for Chrissy. But yeah, and even those were booking.
Yeah.
But we got cabanas for them at the resort, which is right on the beach. So they've got beachside and poolside and a cabana and chairs and all the things. But
that's probably good right there.
Yeah. So if you're booking on a holiday, book quickly, book as many rooms as you need. And once you book, go ahead and book all your extra stuff too, because things will fill up. Now, Wi-Fi and your beverage package, you don't have to do that until last minute. But I highly recommend you doing it before you get on the ship because it's usually cheaper, unless you're on MSE, in which case it was pretty much the same, maybe less, I think.
Less on the first day,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and I think our Princess Cruise, our Wi-Fi is going to be cheaper when we get on the ship, not before, because I don't get that Commodore benefit till we get on the ship.
Yeah.
and it's a reduced internet rate.
Right.
So
That'll be good.
yeah, yeah. Okay. We're just gonna have to make a beeline to the guest services desk,
Okay.
or I will.
Wait, so I have a question. Technically, you're getting on the ship after once you're in the cruise terminal to check in. Was that considered on the ship? Like, do we go in the Commodore line and not the regular people line? See, that's my question. Like, do we get to go in the little waiting zone for the Commodore peoples, the special peoples?
I don't know. I'm gonna call my BBM.
Look, I'm just asking.
Yeah, I'll call my BBM.
Because to me, as soon as I get to that cruise terminal, that's the cruise. I'm on it. I'm done.
Well, on the MSC, now I booked us all that stuff. I pre-booked all those things, so we get priority everything.
Oh, Lord help me.
We get priority everything. We get
For a
all-
4-day?
Yeah,
You are crazy
Yeah.
as hell.
we get laundry. We get a little amenity. So we get laundry on Princess because that's included in my Commodore stuff too.
Mhm.
We get complimentary mini bar, all the things.
Lord help us.
All the things. Yeah, I booked a like we get to, yeah. Yeah, because we don't want to be in the regular line. We want to be in the
We've been on more
bougie line.
We've been on a lot of cruises line. That's what we want. We don't want the regular folks.
How do you get in that other line at Royal Caribbean? The one where they were like, come over.
Keelan?
No. It was like,
Yeah, so whenever you go on and you book your cruise and everything, and you do all your pre-stuff, like uploading your passport numbers and take your picture, there's a box
Oh.
on there, you check mark it, and then you get to go in that line. So
Okay.
there's the key people line, and then there's
it
if
was
you've
like
already
priority
pre-checked.
boarding, right?
Yeah, like if you pre-checked in already and did all the
Yeah.
things and you're good to go.
It's like TSA pre-check,
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
essentially. Yes.
And so, yeah, you go in that line.
Yeah.
So it's
So
like
on
the
Royal
key
Caribbean,
peoples
go
and then
online
those
and-
peoples
Yeah.
and then regular people. That's how that
Yeah.
works
So if you book a Royal Caribbean, go on there on your app and do all the things.
before.
Pre-check in, and then you
And then at the
just-
bottom, you got to check mark the box that says, yes, I want that.
yeah, because there was like no one in that line.
No. I think there was like 4 people over there. That was it.
Yeah.
I would all day,
Yeah.
every day.
And then you get priority embarkation. Love that.
Mhm.
I'm like, love some priority embarkation.
Yeah.
Now, on Royal Caribbean, you are not getting in your room until 1 o'clock, period.
Yeah.
There were no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That you are not getting in until 1 o'clock after they flipped that ship.
Yeah.
I understand. Those are the biggest ships out there.
Yeah.
They do have the largest ships in cruise. So I understand that it's a lot of work to flip, especially when some people lollygag and take forever to get off the boat.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, I get it. And they're rushing.
I do feel like
that crew is rushing to flip that ship.
Yeah, that dude was sweaty as hell.
They
His
all
whole
were.
little smock thing was
They
soaked.
were on Mardi Gras. They were on, like, they were
I know.
all
I'm like, dude, yo, okay. I do feel like they should have been able to flip. They should have flipped the suites and the higher level things a little bit faster because
Usually they get
those
off
people
first.
get on first. They're getting on. The people are getting off first, and
Yeah.
then the next group gets on first. So
Yeah.
I would have been like, the second them people was out that cabin, I'd be like,
Yeah.
even if you had 2 stragglers in your zone of people just hanging out in their cabin, you could have had the other ones done and then just been doing those last 2.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how I would do it. Maybe they're not allowed to do it that way. I don't know the rules.
Right. I don't either, but it was nice to be able to go on the ship tour into the rooms and not be rushed and not have to worry about guests trying to get into their room. Like that one cruise when the guests were trying to get in.
Well, yeah, but that also, we got on way earlier with this one.
We did. He even
And-
acknowledged that.
yeah.
He was like, this is the earliest
You
I've
get
ever
like
gotten
an
on this
extra
ship.
hour. We got an extra hour on
Yeah.
there. So we could see the cabins and things like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. He did say that was the earliest he had ever gotten on a ship
Mhm.
tour. But yeah, it was.
I mean, if I could suggest anything to Carnival, because we went on the Mardi Gras, granted it was beautiful. We had a great time and stuff, but I felt like we had to wait way too long to get on there, and
Yeah.
waiting on a wedding party to get on there. We ain't gonna go in the chapel. How about that? Let's just say we ain't going in the chapel ever on a tour,
Right.
and then let it be like that, because you have wedding people who's in the wedding or guests or whatever that's supposed to be there that were stragglers and was taking 8 years to get there. So they was waiting on this one person or 2 people or whatever before they could get on, then we could get on, which made no sense. I mean, you
Right.
wouldn't have been as rushed even if we got on 30 minutes earlier and just said, we're not going to go near the chapel or whatever,
Right.
That's just me. there's a way to make this make sense and to be more efficient and stuff. Because,
Yeah.
like I said, 30 minutes and we wouldn't have had to run on that ship.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what happened?
And then that suite. Those poor guys let us in their suite.
Well, okay, first of all, the one whose birthday it was in there trying to like put his things down. And
He
his
was you.
husband,
He was you, and that was me in the hallway.
and the husband
You
out there in the hallway talking
emptied out
about
your suitcases in 30 seconds.
talking
Me,
about
still standing in the hallway like, come on in, sit in our
He's
suite.
like, yeah, go ahead, we just got here. And then we're all walking in and I'm like, oh, sir, I am so sorry. And he only had a backpack that he was putting down on the bed. It wasn't like he had all these things out like
Yeah.
Misty, but I wheel my shit in. I'm like, zoom, unpack, flip, flip, flip.
Yeah.
Stacy's filming and I'm like, everything's up.
Can you hold please until we film and take some pictures? You've gotten better at that.
Mm-hmm.
We got to film and take some pictures first.
You should be
For
proud
the
of me.
peeps.
You should be proud of me. I went in that Airbnb and I had my arms full of everything, but I still recorded.
Okay.
Before
Are you going to upload it somewhere?
somewhere. On it.
Yeah, put it on our YouTube. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I'll put it on there. I took pictures
At
and I
Woodrow Village.
videoed
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I know.
it was very nice.
We got to put together our photos and videos from the Royal Caribbean. I still haven't even done the one from Mardi Gras.
I know. I have to do both.
I'm gonna get the life together this week. We'll get all that stuff uploaded.
Yeah, I'll. Let's see. Monday I'm on call, so if I'm not busy or whatever, I get out of work at a decent hour. I'll be at the house doing all the things, editing and stuff.
Yeah,
because I also need to type up all the things. A lot of shit to do.
it's nice out here. Why have I never come out here and get that? Leo,
I don't know.
Leo,
Diesel.
Super Davies.
I know.
Anytime I see a squatted something,
Yeah.
no, because he's telling me the gas is killing him. So he's definitely not.
Oh,
Although if he drives all over the friggin' day.
That's true. That's very true. Like him driving to Orlando when we went. That was cracking me up. We was passing him on the way back.
I know, right?
Oh, Lord.
It's
cloudy, but it says no rain today. What the hell?
I know. He got Lauren a nice little car though.
Good.
He got her Acura MDX 2018.
Yes,
I think she said, yeah, cute little car.
Oh,
What's next for you? What are you doing next? What are you doing this week?
Tuesday, I have off. I gotta do. I have to get everything listed.
Yeah.
Hey,
Tell folks what you're posting in case you think, right?
I have an epilogue laser engraver, CO2 laser. I'm listing that with all of the things that goes with it and supplies and all that kind of stuff, like laserable, like cups, like Stanley type cups and things. And then I'm listing some saws and drills and things like that. What else? TV stand. Some tchotchke crap.
Tchotchkes.
Yeah, like this blue and clear glass bowl situation stuff. There's like a platter and it's like, I don't know, handmade up in like New Hampshire or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm doing that. I'm going to go through my trailer and see if I can't get rid of things out of there and then take the last few things out of my storage and put it up there and not have to worry about storage anymore. Even though it's only $38 a month, it's not bad. So doing that on Tuesday if I don't get it all done today or Monday.
Right.
And then, on call again Saturday. Then if I don't have cases, I'll go up to Delilah's birthday party. She turns 2 on Sunday.
Yeah. Little Delilah.
And then the following weekend, I don't have anything planned, right? Yeah. 30 and 31.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm just
What did I
thinking.
say I was doing on the 30th?
Is that when you're starting to watch the dog? No, that's the end of the
end
dog.
of it.
The end of the dogs. I didn't even say that.
Okay.
Are you playing golf?
Golf. Yeah, I'm golfing on the 30th.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing on the 30th?
Yes, you're playing golf. And I don't think I have anything for a few weeks after that. I don't have. Damn, we cleared
I
up
know.
June like there was no
We
tomorrow,
did.
didn't we?
We got nothing going on. I was going to try to get together, which I will do for next year, a group trip for National Bourbon Week. National Bourbon Day is June 14th. And in Bardstown, Kentucky, they host a whole bourbon week thing. And there's bourbon tours at all the distilleries. They have like tastings, different events and things like that. It was just too close for me to try to get it together this year.
Yeah.
So I will be doing that next year as part of my Bourbon Trail travel.
Nice.
So that'll be coming in June 2027.
Not me just killing ants out here.
I
Yeah.
see it. Third week of June 2027. Because again, June 14th is National Turtle Day.
June 14th was my grandfather's birthday. It's Flag Day.
Yeah. That's what it says. Flag Day. Other than that, I got nothing going on. The Belmont Stakes is on the first Saturday in June, June the 6th, which I will not be going to because there will not be a Triple Crown winner this year. Because the Derby winner did not run yesterday in the Preakness. So,
Who won the Preakness?
Napoleon Soto.
Okay.
Beautiful gray horse.
Nice.
It was gray last year too. Sees the gray. All the grays. Loved it.
Okay. June 6th is my nephew's birthday. Here one.
Actually, it wasn't last year. It was Sees the Gray. It was 2 years ago. Sees the Gray. It was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, I'm like, yeah, I know.
You got an ant on right there. Get off of her.
So there is the Carnival Vista ship tour on June 7th.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we have to register for that if we want to try to get on it.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to get on it.
I'll try to get on it.
And again, if we have to cancel, we can cancel. And then
That's a Sunday.
whoever's waitlisted, it is a Sunday.
And that's in
June.
No. Where's it at? Fort
Lauderdale. No. It's Port Canaveral.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because that's a lot of driving for me in on a Sunday.
I'm pretty sure it's Port Canaveral
Okay.
because
All right.
I was not.
I'll get
Trying
on
to go
there
anywhere.
before I go to work and try to register on there and see what's what. Wait, how do I get on there?
Go CCL,
Fuzzy.
and then you go to training and
Yeah.
ship tours. And then that'll be our last ship tour until we actually go on cruises. Those are ship tours.
Yeah.
Then we'll give you a ship tour,
Yeah,
an
exactly.
in-person one. We won't be running
True.
because,
We might be stumbling and laughing.
right? Right?
Unless we're going 0 knots, then
Because
we
I
won't
hope-
be doing much of anything.
I did want to do a Princess ship tour, so we'll just do our cruise as the ship tour.
Yeah.
I would like to do a celebrity ship tour.
Where are they out of though? Like what course do they go out of?
Same ones as Royal. I'll ask Diego on.
Yeah. Ask them like, do they do?
Because I would like to do the other two brands. So Royal, under Royal's brand is Royal, Celebrity, and Silver Sea. I would like to do Silver Sea and Celebrity. Well, my clientele, the older, no kids,
Yeah.
prefer those types of ships.
Yeah.
Because while they allow kids, there aren't a lot on
Right.
because they just don't have a lot of kids stuff to do. So why would you?
Who was that on that tour said Disney needs to do just the all adults cruise because they were like Disney they love the going on a
Oh,
Disney
yeah.
cruise itself, but like they were saying our kids are grown and we don't want to, that's really not our thing to go on there with a bunch of kids, but Disney needs to do once a year or twice a year all adults.
You could do that as a travel advisor.
A whole ship?
Yes.
No, I ain't booking the whole ship. It's not happening.
Yeah. How do you think these other things, like the country cruises and those things, they book a whole ship?
Yeah, but I'm not the one in charge of that. I don't want to be the one in charge of that.
I'll be in charge.
I don't want to be in charge of that.
I bet you that I asked Lauren to go on a cruise with me, and she was like, "No, I bet you I can get her on a Disney ship."
Yeah, I bet you could. Why
She's in
not-
Orlando right now.
Why does she not want to go on a cruise?
She's afraid of the boat.
For what?
She's afraid of being in the middle of the.
It ain't the Titanic and we ain't in the Arctic.
I know.
That's what my dad told me on when I was going on my first cruise. I was like, I'm excited, but I'm a little bit nervous. And he goes, Misty, you're not going to be in the North Atlantic
There are
and you're
no
not on a
icebergs.
damn the Titanic. I was like, okay, Dad, thanks.
Although I do want to do an Alaskan cruise
Yeah.
where there are icebergs.
I do want to do an Alaskan cruise as well, but I got to do that in the summertime. I don't like to be cold. I really don't like. To
I
be
don't
cold.
either. I don't either. Well, Princess does Alaska really well. So maybe if we like this Princess cruise at some point, we'll do Alaska. Okay, I do want to do a Norwegian ship tour because I couldn't get on Miami, but I'm waiting till this one comes here in Jacksonville.
When are we going on?
So the cruise port in Jacksonville is very small. It's only enough room for one boat. Right now, Carnival
That's a monopoly.
has the Carnival Elation here, and they've been here
Yeah.
the whole time.
Right.
So it's going somewhere, and then the Gem, I think it's Norwegian Gem. It's either the Gem or the Jewel that's coming in. I don't know.
What's funny is a while back, probably before Josh passed away, we were coming down to see the boys and we were on 295 going around on 295 to go back to 95 to head to Orlando. That's the way it takes us. And right before the bridge, I was like, is that two cruise ships right there on the right?
One.
No, There were 2 there, and it was both. Some had, looked like a pearl necklace with gems and shit all over it. Both
Yeah.
of them was like that. So that's why I was like, it must have been the gem and the jewel. But it was on the right coming south, not on the left coming
That's
north.
correct. Left side is cargo.
Right. But there
South
were
side.
2 on that thing right there. And I think it was around a hurricane type situation or something. I feel like there was a storm or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
So
one must have not been like docked where you can get off. They might have just
they were
been
both butted
anchored.
up against.
Yeah, but they might have just been anchored.
Stay with me.
Because it was super easy to get in and out. Like that is the easiest cruise port ever. I was like, what
Roll
the hell?
up, jump out, get on.
Literally. I was like, oh my God. Okay. This is awesome.
So yeah, so I don't know if they were there like for a reason. I didn't see the carnival one. But then when we came back at the end of the weekend, one was still on that side and the other one was on this side where the cargo peoples normally are. And there was that carnival one was there too.
Huh?
So that's why I was like, I think it had something to do with like a storm and they couldn't be out or they
Yeah.
couldn't be down where they normally are or something like that. Because
Yeah.
I was like, why are all these damn cruise ships here? What is going on?
Yeah.
So it had to have been
It
for a
would be
reason.
so nice if they could expand it.
Yeah. Are they gonna expand it too, man?
Well, it's not. They just need to make the
Pier?
yeah,
So here's the thing. So if you have 2 ships
and then
there,
put another terminal in.
so like if you have 2 ships there, you have the Carnival Elation and one of them other ones. You would have to have like one that leaves on Saturday and comes back Monday, and one that leaves on Sunday and comes back on Thursday, or something like that. They would have to come in and out on opposite days,
Correct.
right? Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
which they do that all the time
Yeah.
at the other ports.
Yeah.
So I don't. It's not an issue. I just don't know when it's coming. Like they announced last year that
Sometime.
Norwegian was coming, and the Norwegian has not been there. So I'm not sure when that's actually happening.
Cool.
Because
Those are itchy.
I've talked to travel advisors who book a lot of cruise and say that they love Norwegian. I'm like, I've never been on it. I've never been on a ship tour. I tried to get on that ship tour
Yeah.
in Miami, and Miami cruise port is awful.
Yeah, the worst design ever.
Well, and it doesn't help with all the construction because then it's all very confusing because they're moving people into lanes where you wouldn't normally be in. It's just not good. I don't like Miami cruise port. But we're going out of Miami on it.
So look, here's how this works.
We're taking an Uber. We're taking Brightline and we're taking an Uber.
That's how we're getting there. But in order to alleviate the headache for most other people, you should consult a female that's OCD or very organized to adjust all that down there. Make signs, make it make sense, have more options for, going around in this cruise port and crap.
Yeah.
No offense, dudes, but
yeah, like when we were confused as to where we needed to be for the
that stupid
the
the
Utopia of the Seas. Royal. The last one.
oh no, okay, never mind.
We stopped and asked one of the ladies, one
Yeah.
of the parking ladies, and
Yeah.
she gave us perfect directions. It was
Yep.
great.
It was great. Down there in Miami, they act like that is a problem to even ask them. That is unheard of. Except for the one guy. He was like, "You're back?" "Yes, sir, I am." I dropped her off. Now I'm picking her up.
Security.
I know,
He wasn't even
cool.
he was
cool.
was he customs or something like that?
I don't
think he
know.
was.
He was like, "Come on, go right there and pick her up." I said, "Okay."
He's looking at me, he's like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "I'm leaving."
We don't know what we're doing down here.
He's like, "Okay."
Yeah,
I
that was
mean,
funny.
that's who we are though. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Can't figure it out, I'm out.
Yeah, that's why I'm
I
like,
was like, I've called my contact, they've not answered. I
so like
asked a few people, they can't tell me. I'm done.
Yeah, like I'm the same way though. Like if someone says meet me at a certain place and I've never been there, I'm a little awkward about having to try to figure it all out. I mean, I'll
Yeah.
figure it out. Don't get me wrong, but like if I'm trying to walk in there by myself, I'm weird. I'm just weird. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So, but it's all right. It is what it is. We figured it out. There's a lot of damn RVs that drive down this little skinny
I
ass
know.
road in Green Cove.
I know it.
It trips me out. I'm trying to picture myself driving my big old RV down here with my Jeep behind it.
That property used to be an RV sales and repair right there. There was a giant.
What they put 5 RVs on it? That thing ain't big enough for that.
No, it's pretty big. And that whole back side was
The shop, right?
repair shop. Yeah.
Look at that dog with the head hanging out the back window. There you go.
That's a squirrel.
Squirrel. He's still eating.
Well,
Well, okay, I guess we wrap this dude up and
Yeah.
we'll have another one here all ready to go.
we're gonna probably have to film the next couple of ones remotely.
Yeah. We'll see. I
So
don't
yeah,
know.
I'm gonna work this week on travel packages and things like
Okay.
that, and I'll get those out. I'm gonna work on putting together our ship tours on YouTube, and
And I'm gonna work on selling things and getting my
yeah,
life prepared for travel
we
or a permanent assignment.
find your assignment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my priority is to find one by the 1st of June that I can put in.
yeah,
Is that my job? I have to put in, but that's okay. All right.
yeah.
We will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.